I'm gonna have to stitch these two parts together. I'm still only showing out of one side on my mic. How is it now? I'm gonna have to stitch these two parts together in Premiere. Because I accidentally clicked end broadcast! Fucking hate OBS. Right, anyway, backup generator. Is it any better, Anne? Hopefully it's better. Otherwise, we're just gonna have to live with it how it is, and then I try to fix it in Premiere when I stitch the two strings together.
No sign of the key? Guess he left his post. Okay, well, I've got his file here.
I don't want to piss you off.
His break area is a fake house near the electrical station. I'll put a marker on your screen. Hopefully he's there and not, you know, wandering around looking to bite you.
Left here only. Logitech Brio? Why the fucking Logitech Brio? Oh my god. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. I hate OBS so much. I want to take OBS, shave it, and parade it around for everyone to see. Embarrassed OBS will be screaming and crying, please stop. Stop parading me in public with my shaved face. Be like, no OBS. Whatever you did, I closed OBS and reopened it for a third time. You know what they say, third time lucky.
Oh, good, he's dead. I mean, it's not good, it's just, it's saving you a lot of time and trouble. I'll drop a marker on the electrical station for you. Head over there. God, this place is creepy. How did you work here? All these fake buildings everywhere? Still, gotta respect the hustle. Building a whole fake fishing community so no one would know about the research facility underneath it? Man, I wonder how the press is gonna cover the firebombing. Just get it booted up and then one more thing and we can get you out of here.
Sounds good. One more thing. It's just one thing you did. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. It's just one thing you did. Oh. Wow, this game is causing an insane amount of lag. My PC can barely handle it, and I'm a 2060 Super with, you know, 8 gigs of RAM. It's crazy. Then again, I could just blame OBS. I mean, the game itself runs fine. OBS is having trouble with it for some reason. Woo! Haha! Oh my god. This performance is wildin'.
Let there be, you know what? Got carried away there. I'm putting a marker for where you have to go next. I'll fill you in on the way. Here's what happened. When the facility started to collapse, all of its computers were backed up automatically to a server in a secure building topside. Everything's on there. All of the records of the experiments, all of the correspondence surrounding them, everything we'll need to prove what Speedmart did. There's a satellite uplink in the facility. You upload the contents of the server to an address I give you, and I'll get you off the island. I promise. First, let's get you some more shells for that shotgun.
It's giving me two options here. Trust him or don't trust him. Well, I'm gonna trust him. Because he does sound a little bit like Sid Alpha. Hey, Inuyuki Hakusho, how's it going? This is so laggy. Not to, like, play. It plays fine, but on OBS, it's so just choppy. Driving this thing is so hard, because you think it's like hold down right trigger. No, it's all on the analog stick. Does this really need the one, like, spooky Halloween style track? It's John Carpenter-esque. I mean, it's a nice piece of music. I'm just not sure what it adds. It's a very nice looking map. I'm not sure how much it cost on the Unreal Asset Store. I'm gonna stop being mean, because this is an opportunity provided to me by a publisher. And I am very grateful for it. I really am. Ho-ho! Yes, I am Drive. I am Speed, ka-chow. Such a long way to drive. Hey, hey! And I get it now. When they were saying all these empty buildings, it makes sense now why I was walking into buildings and they were just like empty rooms. There is a lore reason. That's water. And the water in this area will burn the skin off my bones. So, is there a path maybe around? Why is there a score on screen if I don't earn any points? And why is there a condition on the menu that says fine when I can't get bitten? Oh, I hope the music repeats. I'm so glad there's no option menu where I can turn that off or crank down the visual quality. This was a really long way to drive. Like, it better pay off.
Good, the shells are still here. Don't go wild or anything. Those are the only thing that can put zombies down for good. And it's about to get pretty rough for you.
How so? 1.5. Come on, that's where I came from! Not enough space in inventory. Oh, I see. Really could do with a better car. Where did I park my car anyway? Here. Did I park my car? My car disappeared? Or my car teleported all the way over here? Okay. Oh, fuck it out. Alright. Whee! Hey! I hope I'm not stuck now. Most indestructible fences known to man. Doesn't even tell me where on the map I am. Oh, hey, that looks like a bridge. This is choppy and unwatchable. I do apologize. I mean, my camera is kind of fine, so... Really is that OBS is struggling with the game. I knew I should have picked up that 3060 Founders Edition today. I looked at it, I was like, I can afford this. I want this, and then I didn't buy it. I basically need to double check that, one, it will fit in my machine, and two, it's compatible with my Mobo. Once I've ascertained both of those, I will definitely upgrade my graphics card. But I shouldn't have to for EMZOMBED.
Be careful. There's bound to be plenty of zombies in there. Satellite footage says this was the most heavily staffed part of the island top. And before you ask, no, I can't scout it for you. Because of the rainstorm. On the upside, it's delaying the firebombing, giving you time to get off the island. On the downside, I can't see a damn thing down there.
I got some points. At some point. I got some score. Why's the shotgun got a flashlight on it? But only when I'm holding it downwards. Wrapped. There we go.
That's weird. Your override key should open this door. There must be a failsafe that's not in the records. Wait, is that... Oh, damn it! Something destroyed the transmitter. That's not good. Okay.
2,000 meters away.
Everything and everyone on that island was chipped. That's how I was able to find you, in case you were wondering. Point is, that means I should be able to track down the head of security, who'll have an override key that can open any door on the island. While I'm trying to find him in the biochip registry, you head down to the docks. There's a communication station that you can grab a new transmitter from. And yes, I know that there's a lot of docks on the island. That's what the marker is for.
Can I get a better car? Can I get a car? I lost mine. Okay. I guess we're hoofing it until I see a car. Wow! You're losing so many frames of this good-looking game. And it's not even network related. Well, there's got to be like a car on the side of the road or something. Well, it's a long hike. For the price of the game, what a value. I know, right? It's $1. That's the thing that had me really, like, confused about this developer. So they're churning out a game every 2 to 3 weeks. And it's 89 pence. It's $1 every game. That looks like it could be... It's a tractor! Well, I've got a vehicle override key. I'm gonna jump in the tractor. Finally, a vehicle. What? I can't drive this? Are you kidding me? It's a vehicle! Ugh. Well, back to the road. Hey, Sushi Sunshine. Before you comment on it, yes, I'm aware that the video game is very choppy. Yeah, I can't drive the tractor, I know, right? Immersion. Ruined. It is! It's a vehicle! I reckon there was a car back at that, like, power station or whatever, and I should have taken it. Game's, like, expecting me to have some, like, sports car thing now that I don't have. Is this game good? For $1? Yeah, it's brilliant. Didn't cost me $1 though. This was an opportunity from the publisher, which makes me a little bit more beholden to, like, being a little bit kinder to it. Like, not a lot kinder, but a little bit kinder to it. So, where I might have gone, like, you piece of shit. In this instance, I'm like, no, I'm really impressed by the scope of this idea. You know. Yeah, $1. Or £1, 89p each. Yeah. This developer churns out a game every 2 to 3 weeks. For, like, the past 2 years. And then they're not all, like, third-person shooters like this. There's like, a JRPG-style game. If only DokeV could be churned out that quickly. At this point, I don't know what to expect for DokeV. Like, I'm hoping Video Game Awards, there's just some, like, big blowout of information. This is the kind of moment where I'm like, if we see DokeV now, I want it to be, it's 90% complete, here's when it's expected out. Like, that's what I want. Like a release date trailer, basically. I mean, Pal World kept getting delayed. That's another thing I was excited for. I fucking need a car. I fucking need a car. I'm gonna get a car. I need a car. I need a car. I need a car. To drive a car. Driving down the highway. Zombies get in my way. Get 'em under the wheels. That's how I feel when I'm driving my car. Driving my car. Lean the seat back. Lean the seat back. Driving my car. 370 yards to go. Driving my car. Except I'm on foot and I'm fucking slow. Driving my car. Get to the car. Driving my car. It's very far. Vehicle. 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 I like driving in my car. It's not quite a Jaguar. Our friend's electric. 'Cause mine's broken down. There's gotta be... No, that's a car! There's a cat! Oh... Encoding overloaded. In my car down the country lane. I'm really getting ticked off with this weird ass game. I'm probably not getting a publisher opportunity again.
Great. Doesn't look too banged up. That should work fine. I've got a lock on the security chief's signal. It's in a house not too far from here. Get over there fast. Maybe he's still alive.
Security chief's signal. And a car! Huh? Lemonade! So I dubbed the Unforgiven. How was Halloween Best or the Worst? I have watched almost to the end of it, but I haven't seen which one they pick yet. Personally, out of the stuff they've shown, I would pick Tim Ritter's Killing Spree. Not Kurosawa's Killing Spree? Reminds me of that quote from the Patton Oswalt episode. Which, like, Killing Spree? Not Tim Ritter's Killing Spree? Not Akira Kurosawa's Killing Spree? How do I get over there? Have you ever eaten chapaghetti? What is chapaghetti? And I'll tell you if I've eaten it. I assume it's like a spaghetti made out of something. Oh, Korean noodles. Probably. Possibly. I've been staying away from noodles at the moment, because I don't know if I have a gluten intolerance or not. I've been staying away from, like, noodles. I don't think I have a gluten intolerance, because, I mean, I'm fine with bread. You're gonna have chapaghetti at your local Korean restaurant. Sounds like a plan. Chapaghetti just sounds like something a dude would eat. It's like, oh yeah, I'm just having my chapaghetti because I'm such a chap.
Why would he... Is that a note? Apparently the chief was a lot more religious than his file suggested. Goose egg for Speedmart staff psychologists, I guess. Oh, sorry, I shouldn't joke. He was your boss, after all. Anyway, it sounds like he was headed to church, and there's only one of those on the island. I'll make a note of it on your map. Hopefully he made it there.
Great, now I have to drive 2,000, 3,000 miles! Get back in the fucking... Get back in the car! Drive, 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 drive. Come on! The controls I am wrestling with for driving a vehicle are ridiculous. I'm probably making this look like, oh, he's just making a meal of it. He's doing it on purpose, like that horse game. Like that horse game during Next Fest. He's doing it on purpose. I wasn't fucking around in that, and I'm not fucking around in this. Hey, now I'm slow as ass. Will I get fast again? Make me fast again. Hey, I'm back on a road. I was back on a road. Buldak are the spiciest noodles. Oh. Is that because you go, Buldak, when you eat them? Yeah! Oh my god! this game like GTA? Yeah, sure, why not? GTA 4. This game is like GTA 4. You know what? Feel free to put that one on the store page. And attribute it to me. That's fine. This game is like GTA 4. A cross between GTA 4 and big rigs. Oh no, that's an insult to big rigs. Oh. This is what they, you know, they put a controller in players' hands in Guantanamo Bay and they torture them by making them play this. I'm just waiting for Twitter's community notes to come along and say, this is not correct. In Guantanamo Bay, they... and then... basically ruin the joke, because that's all community notes is good for. Is spoiling the joke. Holy fuck. Your winner. Not yet. I need to go to the church now. Take me to church. They could have said, you're wiener. You're the wiener! You really jammed, yup! Cool, I burned you! On! Ding, 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 ding.
Why would he hoard all of that ammo if he was Anyway, it doesn't matter. You've got the key. If you want to take a second, you know, say a prayer or whatever, go ahead. I've tracked down the link cable, so get to the next marker as fast as you can.
He's tracked down the link cable. We can play Pokemon, everyone. Alright, 600. 500. 400. Come on. Slow down! Slow ride! Take it easy! Please! Wow. Gotta be a gap in this somewhere. Nope. Wow, that frame rate. I'm looking over and it's just... It's awful. So what's your goal in this game? Do what the guy in the very high quality voiceover tells you to do.
Great. Almost done. I checked the old satellite footage and I found someone removing a dish and storing it in a building. With any luck, it's still in there. Hey, I just want to let you know that you're doing a great job. This is a stressful situation, I get that, but you're still doing it. So, keep it up, I guess? Sorry if that's not very encouraging. In case it wasn't clear, this isn't my normal role. I'm not like a handler. I watch screens, I type up reports, I'm not a life and death decision guy, normally. When I heard what they were gonna do, just bury everything, I couldn't let that happen. Hopefully you understand. I don't know why you started working for Speedmart in the first place, but whatever they paid you, whatever they promised you, take one look at this place, and I think you can see that they're the bad guys here. Anyway, I'll stop rambling. Go get this done.
If everything is connected to, like, a road, then I should just follow the road. Yeah. It's probably faster than trying to drive up hills and through trees. Do.
Good. Hopefully all of this isn't weighing you down too much. You've got everything you need to start the transmission, other than the server password, of course. That shouldn't be a huge issue, though. I'm sure it'll be on the IT supervisor's data pad, and I've got a location signal for that. Just pick up the data pad, and as long as it's got any battery left, I'll be able to hack in and get the password.
And what if it doesn't have any battery left? Oh, what you're gonna have to do is tie it up to a water wheel. And then have your Pikachu run on the water wheel. And then that will charge up the data pad. And you need to do that 6 times at these different locations on the map that are all 3,000 yards away. Don't be alarmed, this is all standard stuff. When you joined Speedmart, they trained you for this. It looks a bit like that Pikachu N64. Maybe that's what's happening in my head, is I'm seeing the Pikachu N64. Yeah, so about that, apparently those are worth a fuck ton of money now? I have one of those. And I recently cleaned it. All I need is, well, I've got a jumper pack in it. I need to get, an expansion pack to stick in it. And then, yeah. Apparently that's worth a lot of money now. Hey! Well, you know, I've got my Japanese N64 that's region free modded, and I've got my my cheap EverDrive 64 clone from China. I don't need a Pikachu N64. I could sell my Pikachu N64. Well, I think a lot of them were bought for, like, children, and then, you know, parents, they throw consoles out, you know. Because I'm sure there were a lot of Pikachu N64s. You know, when I walk into CEX and I see a Pikachu N64 for like 300 quid, and I'm thinking, I have one of those.
And done. Okay, we're good to go. Get back to the server room, send me the data, and we'll get you out of there.
Okay, sounds good. I'll take the Pikachu van, though. Well, yeah, the Pokemon games being valuable, I don't understand. There were millions of them produced. Everybody had the game as a kid, right? They're not even good games. So I don't understand the desire for them. I don't understand why they're worth as much as they are. It's ridiculous to me. Yeah, everybody's got like a couple of Pokemon games in their possession. Like, I think I've got loose carts of like red, blue, yellow, gold, silver. I don't have Crystal. I want Crystal. Crystal is my favorite Pokemon game. I am a Gen 2. Even though I was raised on Pokemon during Gen 1, I am a Gen 2. Just, Gen 2 was perfect. Gen 2 was the last time I think there was still magic to the Pokemon series, you know, like, it felt magical, it felt new, it felt like a real place that you were exploring. I didn't get that out of Hoenn. Hoenn didn't give me that feeling. But Johto did. And then Johto, of course, had all of Kanto in it. Well, not all of Kanto. I think that's disingenuous. But it had a great chunk of Kanto in it. You know, you get it by beating the game, then like, oop, Kanto's open. Oh, you can catch the original 150. Oh, there's a special Pokedex for if you catch everything. It was like, blew my mind as a kid. Oh my god, where does the fence end? All to get around to a marker I was right next to. Come on. Ooh. Oh, of course. Of course. What do I do? Like, do I just pray to Lord Satan or something? Is no good. But that's the thing, is no good is no good. Like, the name itself tells you the quality of the game. Isn't a good will be worth a lot someday. Eventually it will get to the point where any retro game is worth a fuck ton of money. And that's when I can safely retire. Because I got a mountain of Vidya. I would pay 15? I'd pay 15 for Isn't a Good. Yeah, I'd pay 15. I'd prefer to pay, like, 5, but I would pay 15 for Isn't a Good. That's the top of what I would pay for that. No, not 15 pence, £15. I would pay £15 for Isn't a Good. That is the absolute top of what I would pay. Choice 1, go here to broadcast server.
Connection established. This is fantastic. It's going to take around 15 minutes to transmit all the data. But don't worry, you don't have to wait around for that to happen. Just make sure the door closes when you leave so zombies don't wander in and start trashing the place. Now, let's get you out of here. There's a boat waiting for you in the north docks. Just get there and I'll unlock the controls. You do know how to pilot a boat, right? Don't worry if you haven't before. It's not that complicated. I'm pretty sure I can talk you through it. We just need to get you headed due west, and you'll see the mainland in about 20 minutes.
Okay.
I just want to thank you again for all of your help. I can't promise that there won't be any legal ramifications for what you did here today. If anyone finds out what I did, it'll be bad. But you did the right thing. Remember that.
Okay. Yeah, I've played Isn't a Good, and yeah, it's a crock of shite, but I'd pay 15 for it. You know, if we're talking about a nice, clean copy, like no visible scuffs on the case, manual, disc is nice and pristine, what we call very good condition, yeah, I'd pay 15. I paid close to that for Dora the Explorer Barnyard Buddies, developed by Santa Cruz Games, so, you know. What's the most you've spent on a second-hand game? This goes to everybody in the chat, but... No, not shrink-wrapped. I mean brand new. You're probably looking at, like... Maybe, like, 50 quid, 40 quid, 50 quid for a copy of Isn't a Good? Factory sealed. What is the most you guys have paid for a second-hand game? And then I'll tell you the most I've paid for a second-hand game. And I'm not flexing when I tell you how much I paid for a second-hand game. I'm not flexing. Because I'm embarrassed I paid that much for a second-hand game. You can't remember because it's been so long since you last bought a video game. I'm sorry to hear that. Video games are amazing. I hope you remedy that soon. Okay, so I've paid like... I think it worked out to about £180 for a game. For a second-hand game. Like I said, I'm not proud, and I'm not flexing. It was not, like, my proudest moment. Did you buy Radiant Silvergun on the Sega Saturn? No! Although that is an expensive game. No, I bought Tengai Makio Jiraiya for Xbox 360. Japan exclusive JRPG, the last one released by Hudson before they got folded into Konami. It is the last game released in the Tengai Makio Jiraiya series, aka the Far East of Eden series, which is a Japan-only JRPG series that is quite beloved in Japan. The PC Engine CD release of the original game was, like, extremely popular in Japan. They did release a game outside of Japan in that series. I believe it was Kabuki Clash, which was a PC Engine CD fighting game featuring characters from Tengai Makio Jiraiya. But yeah, a Japanese-only role-playing game. In pristine as fuck condition. I'm not proud of it. Like, I'm not proud of paying like 180 quid for a game. But I am proud of getting it for way less by importing it from Japan. By importing it from Japan, I guaranteed a very nice quality, like very good condition copy.
Whoa, hold on for a second.
Yeah.
Ever since I found out about the hacking, I've been double-checking the island's security protocols, and it turns out that there's a bomb on the boat, set to go off when you start it. Yeah, I'm not happy about this either. I think I've got a solution. The circuit board that triggers the detonation is in a panel just below the helm. That's the boat's steering wheel, in case you didn't know. Once you're on the boat, take your earbuds out and put them on the circuit board. I'll set them to overload, and the charge should short the board out. And yes, I did have the ability to fry your brain this whole time. I didn't bring it up because it was not relevant until now. So, just...
I want my dollar back, and I didn't even pay for this. EMZOMBED. What can I say about this that's positive?